Hey, good morning, Alexandria G. Good morning, Jonathan Six Schaefer. I did not mic check. I did not mic. What mic am I using? Audio input. All right, we're using the old iPhone today. Should be all right. Should be all right. Well, Bitcoin keeps on moving up. Bitcoin keeps on doing the move up. Let me close the door behind me really quick. Yeah, let's pop in here. Let's see what we see. Let's see what we see. You guys let me know if you have any questions, and we'll kind of see what we see here. What did I see? Bully Bears mentioned something about like an order block up here, 8 hour. This guy must have been what he was referring to. Yeah, must have been what he was referring to. Good eye. I mean, we know there's resistance up here, right? We know there's resistance up here. I just don't know if it looks like particularly good resistance, as in resistance that sets, instead of like setting, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high to like switch order flow, lower low. I mean, maybe, I suppose if it's going to happen, like it would almost have to be from here. It would almost have to be from here. Oh, I'd long the heck out of that low if it happened, I'll tell you that much. So yeah, I don't know. In resistance, all market structure still points up. What else we got here? We know we've deleted this TA, but we know we had a range in and about that area, and we pulled the bottom of it, and we broke the highest time frame structure, which is 4 hour between this high and this high. A 4 hour order block down there that hasn't been tested. Let's delete some of this stuff. This is the long from Friday. From Friday, I didn't. I was pretty much out of this trade by. I didn't hold it this long. Let's just put it that way. But all right, let's delete some stuff and let's make some progress. See, the only issue I take with that 4 hour order block down there looks great on the 4 hour. I just don't know if we're going to make it down there. We might, and if we do, I'll definitely recommend watching structure when you get there. But I'm just looking at this going, did we already backtest this prior range? If we did, it wasn't a very deep backtest, I'll tell you that much. It was intra-bar to a 4 hour candle. Yeah. So, yeah, I guess my question is this going to qualify as the backtest? Or are we going to pull out, whoa, go away. What is this? Sunday, that's all Sunday stuff, huh? Hmm. Hmm. I don't know, but I suppose the structure should let us know. This should give us a fairly good indication, though. I mean, currently we got a 30-minute low sitting at 87,109. Um, we'd have to, yeah, I mean, if we come down and really break below that, I think that's going to be the early sign of some manner of a retracement. See, but why doesn't this stick out like a sore thumb? Yeah. But it's like, do we go to the 3 hour order block, or do we go to the 4 hour order block, or do we go to this 3 hour one? This 3 hour one is worthwhile. Yeah, let's just combine it into one zone. Let's just do that. Just combine it into one zone and say that we're looking for longs in this area. You know what? I don't want to do it with a box. I'll do it with something like this. Let's go 5 to 10 minute MS equals long to 2 days high. As in like a new daily high. Like up there. Like up there. Yeah, something like that. Which would essentially mean that this last piece of demand here would need to fail. Because if, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's Monday, man. Cut me some slack. It's Monday. I don't fucking know. All right. Good morning to more people. Who else do we got here? Max Wild, Jeff Carlson, Zena, Clay the Great, Justin Eubanks, Defiant, Jonathan Schaefer. What's up, my man? 91,200 I'm looking at. 91,200 is what I'm looking at. 91,200. Oh, 91. Oh, you want it to go all the way? Yeah, go all the way up to 91,200? I don't see any reason why it's not going to do that. Why was 88,500 important? 88,500. 88,500. Why was 88,500 important? Oh, 88,500. This area here, there's just a little bit of a order block in this area that contains supply. Yeah, just a little bit of a 8 hour order block right here. Looking at this 8 hour candle. So supply entered the market there. Supply had a pretty significant effect. I have no idea if those positions are still open and plan on defending, or if those positions closed. We have no idea. All we know is that supply did enter the market at this price level on Friday or Thursday the 6th. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, Friday the 7th of March. We know that supply entered the market in this area. We just don't know if that supply is still active and that position is still open. So we don't know if price is really going to react to supply yet. We just know that this is a place on the chart in which supply entered the market. We don't know if the position's open and plans to be defended yet. That we don't know. But that is, yeah, as far for me, that is the only relevance to that price of in and about 88,500. Ento, top of the morning. Anthony Soprano, Sniper's Nightmare, Bully Berry, Dylan, Nick. Been banging that Grizz. It was good. That was good, man. Like this, the two more upbeat tracks on that little EP. I thought those were fantastic. Thank God it's Monday. Max Wild, Crypto Cream. Dang, did I miss something? Oh, how to identify an order block? Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know if we'll have time to cover that one today, but it's a good question. What do you think for short to retest of the fib? I don't use Fibonacci, so I'm not going to have an opinion on that. Yes, sir. That's TP from long 87,200. Oh, we're to TP the long. Okay, okay, okay. I think 95K to finish the 8-hour range. Rotation is likely. 95K to finish the 8-hour range. Yeah, why not, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. Didn't we decide there was something still hanging out? Was it a daily, like right above that thing? Was it a 3-day? Was it a 2-day? I thought we decided we still had just the nippest of supply sitting right above that high still. Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, if it works, I think it's going to be deadly. Yeah, I am with Bullyberry in the sense where I do feel like yeah, like that 95K area is logical to not set any significant lower lows until price has achieved that area. How do we draw this? How do we draw this? Yeah, so currently, let me just highlight significant highs and lows. That's one. That's one. I would say these are the more significant highs and lows. And so probably not setting another one of these lower than that until we achieve a price like this. So we may, price may come down to, I still have my highlighter on, set another low in that area, right? Come up, and then I would say that becomes your more significant one, and you're likely not to set another one of those again until achieving this. So it may come, back down, do something like that, come back up. But yeah, I'm pretty much with Bullyberry there. Though I guess I would say he's probably with me also in the sense that if if we are intended to come here before here, then I do suspect it's going to be from this area. I just don't know if that's likely to happen. Um, but yeah, I do suspect if we are coming to here that it should be from this area. It just seems like the less likely. It just seems like the less likely. Yep, to me that just seems less likely. But hey, we could be prepared for it either way. We could be prepared for it either way. Bum 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 bum. God, I'd feel so much better about longing down here. Can we please? What kind of structure do we have to break to get there? Before I get excited about that. No. Nope, I lied. God dang it. Here's the I have to change the notes on this. This is not valid. This is not valid. You're gonna need 15 to 30 minute structure. You will need 15 to 30 minute structure in that zone because you will be under 15-minute bearish structure to get to that zone. You'll be under 15-minute bearish to get there, so you're going to need 15-minute bullish to get out of it. That's how I would play that. That's how I would play that. Yeah, I'm not going to take a 5-minute change down here to target all the way up here. When we would be under 15, would we even be under 30? We'd be under 30. Yeah, we'd be under 30. You're going to need minimum of 15 down in here. Minimum of 15. So, having said that, does this make sense? I get, yeah, we're in an area that it would make sense to break the 30-minute time frame. But if that happened, I almost feel like I'm going to have to start focusing short. I don't know. Well, let's see. So 30-minute would be bearish, but your 4-hour stuff still bullish. Yeah, I might at least try and short down to here then. I don't know. I don't know. Like really though, trying to Trying, and let me make sure I have this marked correctly. Okay, I do. Let's go back out to like the 4. Um, so it's like you lose 30-minute bearishly here, but does it even make sense to try and short to catch a long? I think it makes more sense to wait for the long. I don't think it's super responsible to short above this. I mean, it could work. God, the problem is that I would have to babysit. I don't have the time of the day to babysit a trade like that. I think I would have to wait for the long. Yeah, I think that's it's just I can't sit and babysit it, so I don't think I have any business taking it. There might be some money to be made there, but I think I have to stay away from it. Do, do, do. All right, what do we got in here? What do we got in here? There's too many comments in here this morning. It's too much for me to read now. Thanks for the participation, though. In all honesty, 3 minute Nick Schaefer MS video. Yeah, watch that MS video. We're in a clean 8-hour supply OBIM with fib confluence right now. Still have valid spot to look for scalp shorts with confirmations. Yeah, yeah. I am also in agreement with what Bully Berry is saying. I think there could be some money to be made. I just don't think I have the time in my life to attempt it. All right, so Bitcoin. Can we be done here and move on to something else? I think pretty much everybody is talking about how pivotal this area is. And I agree with everybody else. Do you think 76K is the bottom? I think it's too early to tell. When price is above, when price is put in, yeah, I mean, I need to see price up. I need to see candles up above here. Start giving me like, like a daily candle that maybe looks like that, and another one to follow it in and about that range. No, probably a little bit higher still. Daily candles that look like this up here. And I would say, sure, even if we do retrace, um, I think I would still be looking for long at that point, and I would say, yeah, that's going to end up being a very significant bottom. But until then, I don't know. Yeah, this is all the moment. This is the moment of truth stuff up here. We have to be able to get out of this range of price. We've held the bottom of it. So if we can initiate above the top of it, then I would say look for long. But if we fail this, we could rotate back to the bottom of it, and then if we break the bottom of it, then well, no, then obviously 76K is not the bottom, right? All right. What else? Tom Lee, what's up? Good morning. Short in profits, SL to break even, little scalpy poo. Good for you, man. Good for you. Good for you. I don't know what you shortened, but good for you. Good for you. I just don't have a. I just don't even have a 1 minute break of structure up here. I can't really short yet. I mean, unless you're taking this sort of top here, that should at least get you to the low, and you might break it. But yeah, I guess. Well, also I'm busy streaming, so I don't get to play with stuff like this. Anyways, all right. You guys got something else to talk about? What should we look at? We should probably look at we should probably take a peek at ETH. We should probably take a peek at things like XRP, Sol, ADA, stuff like that. See what these high caps are all about. Um, see if we're going to get any divergence from ETH to Bitcoin. That would be interesting to see. Yeah, ETH looks pretty good here too. What time frame is this? Is that a 2 hour up there? 2 hour. Huh. Huh. I know that the area I'd like to long on ETH is down here. Let's clean some of this stuff up. Yeah, whatever, go away. That's where I would like to catch the next ETH long from. Nailed the last two, so might as well shoot for a third. Do I have my targets right on that? Yeah, just about. Just about. Oh, no, not quite. We should just target that guy. That should be your daily break of structure there. No? No, of course not, because ETH's a fucking asshole. ETH returns its market structure to bullish on the daily time frame up at 23.19. And then, oh, DXY? Dude, we should totally look at DXY. I haven't looked at DXY in forever. What a good recommendation. What a good recommendation. Fucking awesome. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, so what do we have on the DXY? Do we have a far more clear break? Oh, God, goodness gracious, we do. Oh, thank you so much for suggesting this. Thank you very much for suggesting this. So originally I was like wondering if that was going to be our daily break structure, but we made it clear up into here, and I would say lost it a little bit more clearly there. Break this guy down here. Leave all of this remaining for retest. Especially that. Oh, especially that. That spot's especially juicy. That's my current vibe on the DXY. That's my current vibe on the DXY. Ooh, that is really interesting. I want alerts on this chart. Because what I'm thinking is like if we come up for the next couple of days, hit resistance and then come down, that what does that mean for BTC? Give me like the Coinbase chart. I don't care. Just give me a blank chart. Give me a blank chart. Now you got me really thinking here. Let me do a side by side in here. Nope, that's not the button I want. This is the button I want. And over here, I want the DXY. I appreciate a recommendation on this. I really do. These are thoughts I have not been making in quite some time. Okay, so if DXY continues to sort of push up here, maybe Bitcoin can sort of push down while this pushes up. And then we could pull that low, put in a 1, 2, 3. Sorry, that got really messy. Let me do better. This is fun. This is just pure theory crafting, right? But we come down, pull that low. Oh, that would be, yeah, pull that low, something like this. Get back down into this demand range on BTC. Like actually mitigate that and then do one. Give me more points on that thing. I'm trying to illustrate something. Trading view. No, 22. And then like a third tap for a spring. That occurring when this does this is when this does this. Interesting stuff. I would say DXY definitely has the potential to push up in the coming days, which obviously could drag Bitcoin down. That is interesting. I want to look at the 15-minute range on this. Yeah, go back to the DXY. What does the 15-minute tell us down here? Or maybe we should. Nah, I'm going too far. What's the 4 hours say? 4 hours bullish. Huh? Yeah, 4 hours bullish. Well, yeah, I mean, at bare minimum, I think DXY looks like it absolutely has the potential to fill this gap here, and test some resistance. So if we get to the 15-minute, I think we actually had a pretty decent range down here. Yeah, we sure did, didn't we? Galway magnet. Yeah, we sure did. Set a high. This is a good looking bottom. Set a low. Sweep the high. Boom. Sweep the high again. Break the structure from here to here. Bearishly retest. Sweep the low. Break back to bullish. Take the high. That's a good looking bottom in there. DXY could really go up for some time now. It's a decent looking bottom. Yeah. Yeah, I would see DXY is looking pretty bullish here. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Great question. Thank you for that. Really appreciate that. Poly X. Sure, we can do some Poly X. A to short-term time frame. A bar. Sure, we can do all those. PolyX, PolyX, PolyX. Can I get it on an exchange that I like to do TA on? I guess we'll just stick with Binance. Oh, apparently we've been here before. Well, that was a cool short. I mean, you know, like it's kind of cool to see that you've smoked like the absolute low of lows over here. Price is actually sitting at that today. This was your lowest of lows prior. Price is at that point right now as we talk. Magnet back on. But your daily market structure is still bearish down in this region here. So yeah, let's see here. I mean, demand's in control right now. There's no doubt about it. Like this area here is, this was supply. And you know, you can kind of see that like when you first interact with supply, when we first come back up in, boom, drop, come back up in it again, boom, drop, come back up into the very center section of it here, drop again, but every time we drop, we don't take out a low. We don't take out a low. We don't take out a low. We drop, hold, and then keep running up and setting more highs. Um, so if we can initiate above this area, nice and proud, I wouldn't want to do any longing on this chart until you return your daily market structure to bullish. Let's figure that out really quick. I think there's plenty of room on the chart, so I'd much rather wait until daily is bullish. This isn't exactly a daily. No, it's not that. That's absolutely not the point I want. No, we're gonna have to be all the way up here. We're gonna have to be all the way up here. It is not here because that still has a daily order block sitting right on top of it. But can you basically trade this demand range isn't exactly confirmed yet. Like, in other words, we could still be SFPing this last high. We'll take a closer look here in a second. But can you trade this demand range to that supply range? I think that there is a possibility of that. Bum, 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 bum. Now let's go down and take a look at our local range, and yeah. So you've got let's get in a little closer here. That's unfortunate. So obviously, if you lose this, you're losing like your 30-minute structure, right? Yep. Is it higher? Is it 4-hour structure? No. But it's like 1-hour structure or so. If you lose decimal 13,968 with a bearish close on the 1-hour time frame, something that were to look like this, with a bearish close, then I would say it's time to go down and mitigate this. But I do feel like that's actually where the long exists. Yeah, actually I do. Yes, actually I do. I think that is where the long exists. Mm-hmm. 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 Yep, I would look to long there, or or on a sweep of these semi-equal lows right here. Yeah, I would either look to long here, or a sweep of these semi-equal lows. Yeah, that's where I'd like to long. God damn it. No, see, but here's the trouble. It is where I'd like to long. I'm not bullshitting you. But in order to achieve this position, you will be under bearish 1-hour market structure. Therefore, you will need a bullish transition on the 1-hour, or like at least 30-minute. So we're gonna go 30 to 1-hour MS for confirmation on that, which sucks because that's not going to be easy. That's not going to be easy. Outside of that, it's gonna. I would say this. You have a 1-hour range right here. You are almost into the discount of the range. Let's play with some time frames here. Yep, and you do have demand in the discount of the range. And so my other play would be out of here, because this I can use as low as 1-minute market structure on. Use as low as 1 minute on that, which would currently be about this guy. I could currently use that market structure, but it need to look a little something like here, something get involved. Yeah. Well, that's not exactly how I'd like it to look. it'd be tough because you do have supply here. Yeah, you really gotta. I don't know. Listen, I'm not going to recommend 1 minute market structure for you guys here. I might be able to employ it. I would suggest that you guys use about 5 minute market structure in that area to play it safer. But yeah, that would be another potential long on this guy is in and about this region here. Which still meets a 3R, so I'm still happy with that. Let's see, how am I doing on time? I feel like we gotta start moving at a faster pace. All right, so we did PolyX. I was looking at the TD sequential flex, red 9, never traded it anymore. I don't even know. Luke Saldana, you want to hear something funny? I don't even know what a TD sequential is. I don't even know what that is. ADA, short time frame, 15 minutes. Let's go do some ADA. On the 15-minute, well, before we go to the 15-minute, let me just go check the stance of the of everything else here. What is that? What is this doing? This needs to be like way. This needs to be like way bigger. Okay, let's clean up all of this. I do not like trading ADA here. I'm going to try and find a reason to, but I don't like it. So currently, yeah. All right, so a couple of things. Your major external structure lies here and here. So everything that happens out before an interaction with one of those price levels is completely internal structure. It's very internal structure. You had your daily break here, technically daily break bullish. Awkward low. Okay. All right, so we know that we're internal to this and this. We also have a range of price that established here. In which we have, we set a swing high, we set a swing low, we swept the swing high, placing weakness on the low. You have to break your highest time frame structure from here to here to do that, which breaks here. And so this demand range here is what is currently holding. Let's go find that. That might be on like the 4-hour. Yep. So you had your 4-hour break of structure that happened in this area. So that is generally the demand that's holding. Okay, cool. Let's back that up. Now we are still internal from on your 4-hour from this point to this point right here on the 4. So, and this is just another level of internal structure here. So we're getting really internal. In other words, nothing really bullish until above here, and nothing really bearish until below here. Everything in here is a completely neutral stance to these two pieces, with the exception that this is the weak low and this is the strong high. So yeah, very internal here. So when we dropped, I don't think the 15 helps me any. Well, no, I mean, I'm sorry, it does. The 15 does help. The 15 does help. The 15, if we look from here to here, breaks bullishly after stacking up. So we had another range. The way that this range broke up is pretty bullish. Because you have your initial low here, Yeah, your initial low here, your initial high here. 1, 2, 3, and maybe not the best. But nice break there. So all things on the 15-minute time frame are bullish until, oh well, oh, sorry, I get a little ahead of myself. All I'm saying is that that's an interesting place on the chart, quite specifically this region right here. Yep. You'd need a 15-minute transition in structure coming out of that zone. For a target of a new high. 15 to 30 minute MS out of here. Okay, and then, let's see, do we have any more ranges? God damn, there's so much stuff going on internally. You have that range there. Yeah, I would say that price is ultimately going to hunt all these highs out. 15-minute looks pretty strong in this area and looks like it could be shooting for, get all that stuff out of my way. Well, at this point, clear down to here. That doesn't draw really well. How can I illustrate this? Like, I'm looking at all of this as dollar signs. Dollar signs. Right up into supply. Potential short out of here. Yeah, so 15-minute is all higher highs and higher lows, presenting bullishly. I would say, yeah, you could be, this chart could be up until 80 cents. I could see the potential of that. I can absolutely see the potential of that. Is there anything else on the shorter time frames that we should be a little bit more cognizant of? I wouldn't be overly surprised if you could trade this right where it's at. I would not be fully surprised about that. Nope, nothing about that would surprise me. The much safer thing would be to come from up here, break that high, just fucks up your risk reward. But that is the much safer way to do it. What else we got here? What else do we got here? You have a little tiny speck of demand right there. Check the clock. I got about 5 more minutes. Hopefully you guys didn't hit me with too many more hit coins. Soul. We can definitely do Soul. I don't know if I can get the Binance. You can't. Oh, interesting. Interesting. I was just reading Luke's comment about, I'm assuming the TD sequential. That's not exactly a good look. Look at the volume difference between these two candles. This 10-minute candle and this 10-minute candle. Overwhelming, you know, yeah, you had 3 million long in the prior candle, and then 5.5 million short came in right after that. So maybe the long comes from down here after all. No, that's not how I was hoping that would go. I was hoping that low would hold. Yeah. Oh well. Well, Bitcoin, what are you doing? What are we doing over here? Hmm. All right. I'm beginning to run out of steam. Oh, we're about right there. Interesting. Interesting. Bum 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 bum. All right, we got to get to Sol still. We were done with ADA, right? Yeah, we were done with ADA. I think on ADA, the higher confluence ideas are this one here and this one up here. I'd say these are the more the ones I'm a bit more excited about. I'm just going to throw this on here obnoxiously large just to remember the area I'm looking at. Might as well target that with it. Okay. And then that, I think ultimately I'm willing to give that much higher targets. I'm willing to give that much higher targets. Okay, so we did ADA. Let's do Sol. I just gotta keep. I gotta not be distracted by chat, and I just gotta keep moving here. Sol. Did I remove Sol from my watch list? Or Sol. Sol daily. You still under bearish structure on the Dizzy, homie? Yeah, so I mean, like in general, we want that range of price to hold, right? A little concerned that it didn't deviate this low here. Daily market structure still hella bearish. Bat break here, retest, slam down, boom, 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 just like everything else did. I don't love using this for a daily market structure point. I don't, but watch me do it anyway. So center bearish daily market structure until a daily candle body close above 152.85. And don't give us a little peewee close. This is not an area where I would be looking for a candle body close that looked like this. Right, let's see. Is it going to let me draw the candle? Oh, it will. Let's say our daily candle looks like that guy. No, I don't. No. I want daily candles that look like this above here. Now, if we get one daily candle above that looks like that, and then we follow it up with another daily candle that does not trade below the prior daily candle. Actually, I guess I'd be happy with it either way. But yeah, I need to see something like that in that zone, and then I would be expecting a retracement for a long out of that area, out of areas that don't even exist yet. Now let's drop down to the 4-hour, see what the 4-hour says. So just like every other chart in the world, your pending break on the 4-hour was here. We did break it. We did retrace. We did mitigate demand. That demand held. Forms new demand. That demand held. Did this? Oh, that high never got touched, huh? Interesting. So we have formed new demand. Let's get this line out of here. We don't need this. We only need this and about this. That's currently what I would wait for on Sol. See if we can get a little retracement out of supply. See if we can get back down into demand and get some structure out of there. I'm sure we're going to probably have to break our 15, man. We're going to have to break our 15 to get down into regions like this. So let's have the 15 back on our side before we trade it. 15 to 30-minute MS. Yeah. Yeah, these regions down in here are what I'm looking for. Yep. I guess you could try and short down to there. I don't know. I mean, maybe I do. Maybe I open up a short later today. I'm not super feeling it. I'm not super feeling it. If I'm going to be honest, I'm just not super feeling it. I think I'd rather wait for longs. I mean, with the exception that this could be a hell of a short, right? So maybe I do need to pay a little bit more attention. All of a sudden, I had the desire to look at this as a giant bear flag that just hit supply with a weak daily low below it. I mean, there is that. There is definitely that. I get it. I totally get it. Which is why I've been complaining about these awkward lows this whole time, and I'm referring to the low that I'm playing with right now. That thing. That's why I've been complaining about these awkward lows. It's because of this. It's a little bit more of a narrow, so you'd have to use a little bit more like trend lines for that. It's not a perfect channel. Look, Ma, I use trend lines. But you guys get the point. Like a little bit of a bear flag thing into resistance kind of action. I guess let's put it this way: if that would make me feel that like a 10 to 15 minute flip in structure in this area here would be hella bullish. That would make me feel like that's hella bullish. Yeah, but I think that's what I want to wait for on Sol. Get those green lines off there. They're driving me crazy. Let's see if I miss anything else, and then I gotta go. We're gonna do Vanya, and then I'm out. Vanya. Oh yeah. We're gonna do Vanya real fast. Von. Yeah. What was that? Vanna. My bad. Vanna White. What you got? There's just nothing off the gate I like about this chart. Watch out for distribution here. Looks sketchy. Looks sketchy. Mm. I feel it'd be way better if it actually took this low down here. Yeah, this last position I'm looking at here, I think has got a lot of caution to it. I would de-risk this position as fast as the market would let me. As fast as it would let me, I would de-risk that. But essentially, I'm saying if you can get a 15-minute candle body to close above 72.18, you may have a long on your hands, but I would look to de-risk that as soon as possible. I much, much, much prefer this larger area I was looking at. Yeah, I much prefer this. Much prefer that. Yeah, but that's all I've, well, I guess that one could eventually target as high as this, but, yeah, I would still look to de-risk that as soon as possible. Whatever. Let's go back in here real quick so people can take a screenshot or whatever they need to do with their lives. Yeah, that thing. What's I trying to do? I was just trying to make it bigger, that's all. Just trying to make it bigger, that's all. Yeah, these are, where'd my other position go? This guy? Those are the two ideas I'd give you on Vanya. On Vanya, let's go with let's change this to 15 to 30. And this is 15 as well. Cool. All right, guys. I got a jam. I got a jam. I got a jam. Yep, I got a jam. I gotta leave. I gotta go. I gotta leave, and I got to go. But do I have an alert here? I need an alert here. I'm actually gonna say, let's see, possible short, but look for long. Because I'm more interested in the long than I am in the short. That's one alert I need. And then I need another alert up here because I am currently scalp long. And so I need one here that says like local high. Hit, get to the chop, rather get to the charts. Choppa means charts. All right, let me make sure. Oh, damn it. I literally closed chat. Let me just make sure. Didn't miss any last questions. Oh, Ave 15-minute. I did look. I did miss one. I did miss one. Mate, shame on me. Shame on me. Ave 15-minute. What a rounding bottom. Well, that bottom is very round. It is very round. We'll just pick on this last piece of there was demand in this area, and we're really rounding off. And I think round stuff is pretty cool. Just merely looking at this. Okay, cool. And then you switch your 4-hour there. And you have supply here. I have to take a phone call.